A very good afternoon to one and all, and welcome to yet another edition of Wealthwise with Edelweiss. Today, we have with us Sandeep Raina, Senior Vice President, Edelweiss Professional Investor Research. Sandeep heads the Fundamental Research Wing and is a veteran in the equity markets with an experience of over 2 decades. The topic for today is navigating through equity markets. In the past 2 months, the equity markets have been through a somewhat volatile spell. While the markets experienced a major drop in the month of March, since April they have been pacing up. It will be certainly interesting to see how the markets pan out in the coming months. Hence, for all those investors who are uncertain about how to manage market volatility, Sandeep will help you on how to approach the markets and the factors you have to keep in mind. Welcome to our platform, Sandeep.
Thank you and welcome everyone on this webinar, Navigating Equity Markets. Uh, I know the markets are very difficult in these times. Everybody would have been thinking, that market should fall because a lot of data is indicating towards that. Very few would have projected that, from 8,000 levels, you'll be back to 11,000 in just 2.5 months. And that too, the pace was so fast that most of the guys would not have actually participated in this rally. And and that is a problem of FOMO, just that you are left out in this. What should I do? you know Now what we should do is actually from here, and what I will talk about is, should you invest in market and or should you not? Because if you ask me, this picture actually depicts that what should I do in this market and what is the current market looking like. And trust me, market and economy can't follow similar route. They will have a different kind of route because you'll say that economy is not looking good, but markets are, see where it is. Like in Feb, when we started, we are closer to those March levels right now, but the economy is down. Your GDP of US is down 25%. We will be also projecting something similar kind of GDP, not 25%, but definitely 15-20% drop. We have looked at the IIP data, they're all negative. The PMIs, they are less than 50, closer to 30, 35. That tells you that, people are believing, the economy is believing that we are in recession. But the markets are not saying that. Or if frankly, if I plot a chart of markets from, let's say, last month to this month and not give those monthly blips, and plot a 4 5 year chart, you will say nothing has happened. But the reality of life is a lot of things has happened. The market has dropped, like Nifty has dropped 4,000 point, 3,500 points, and G is back 2.5, 3,000 point. So there's a big V that has happened, but why has this happened? Let's say this is the stairs that I have made, and this is actually what has happened. We saw a lock one, lock two, lock three, lock four, lock five, and people said, things will not open up. Things were looking bad, and suddenly one unlocking happened. Trust me, nobody expected the kind of unlocking we have seen. Just to give few data points, electricity consumption has gone back to 85-90% level. Your cement production has gone to 85-90% levels. These are good data points. Then look at the way your consumptions are doing. Like, there are so many consumer companies which are growing, rather forget about degrowth. They are select, of course they are very small ones. So this all has actually changed the way markets are looking, and that's why it is moving up. Secondly, a lot of FI money is coming in, both in secondary market and also in primary market. Look at the deals that have happened in HDFC, or let's say all many banks like ICICI. So people are raising capital, and you are getting capital. That's the best part about it. So this is what it is. And next slide, what I was talking about, the cost. This is very interesting data point. Companies, if you see the results, so if you would have spoken to any analyst in the month of, let's say, April or maybe start of May, they would have said, costs you cannot reduce, costs are fixed, but the revenue will be down 70% or maybe 50%. Lot of companies, and there will be big losses. But trust me, the corporates see the numbers of Q1. Q4 was not the right way because you had already very good 2.5 months. Only half a month was impacted in that 3 months quarter. But this 3 months we have dealt with the entire COVID problem. But what we have seen is, that corporates have reduced their cost significantly. I mean, that's the best part that has happened. And that's why if you see a drop of 70%, the impact was not that severe on the EBITDA front. Of course, because of interest and depreciation, you would have a problem in the PAT level. But I'm seeing at least depreciation is a non-cash item still. So no, the companies were not in so much of problems, and these are the positives I'm talking about. And I know that for the fact that the next slide which I show is what people are feeling right now. People are feeling fear of missing out, and they are saying, market has rallied 200 300 points, 2000 points. What should I do now? Should I invest, or the day I will invest, market will come down significantly? So it's actually this I just like this graph. This talks about, what should I do now. And trust me, in this market, the left hand side will be the more people, on the right hand side there will be less people. The chart is different, showing you differently. So that is the problem. And when you look at this rally, you will be surprised. Just look at these data points. 55% of the movement has come in only top 5 stocks in India, and in US also it is not very different. US, it's even more. The top, this is Nasdaq actually I've taken. So top 6 7 companies are like 65% of the market. Now, so if you are not in these companies with the proper weight, so it will happen that few other company would have given you more returns, but the weights won't be there in the index. So you need to have a sizable chunk also to get those gains, right? So and amongst people is there. Now, let's look at the market. The market is not just stock market, it's a function of so many things. It's a function of economy, it's a function of, our market data points, sectorials. It's about how the sectors are performing. And trust me, I think market is a function how the, and in the market each sector have a different thought process and different way of working. Like very good example is telecom. Now telecom is doing it, and you saw the deals that happened in telecom in Reliance. But at the same time, there are companies which you revenue degrowth of 70 odd percent, because that is where you have to think and where you have to invest. That depends on where the economy cycle is, where there is that demand is there at that particular point in time. Then you have stocks. Then you come on to the stocks. So stocks is the fourth function of this entire process. First is you look at economy, second is you look at market, third is you look at segment, fourth is you look at industry. And I'm saying you don't have to segment or 100% right market. No, you have to understand what markets are thinking and what is the stock price reaction in the market. But if I'm getting a stock super cheap, maybe at 5p, which normally it used to trade at 25p, I have to buy those stocks. I can't say that, market is in bad form and I should not buy this 25, generally 25p stock at 5p. So that is the way we have to look at, markets. Now, see, this is all markets. You have fiscal deficit, you have inflation, you have trade deficits, you have trade surplus, you have currency fluctuation. There's so many things, right? This all needs to be understood. Look at the right side. I mean, it is like this nasty. You don't know what is happening, but we have to take a call that where should I project myself? Which point I should focus more on? There is a time that, when let's say there is a stagflation, then you say inflation is my most important point, you know then maybe you will say, no, I don't want to get into markets at all. But if inflation is not a problem, you are not into deep deficits, trade deficit, then maybe say, fine, these are problems which are manageable, then I have to look at something else. That is how you have to look at markets and what is my moving part and what is most important point, where should I focus on, and that will give you that how you should invest in market. Now these are very important ones, trust me. People generally ignore, a lot of times you'll see, ask a fund manager or a fundamental guy, he'll say, I am just looking at stocks, I don't know what to look at because I know there is a lot of value in this stock and this and that. Yes, this will be 50, 60, 70% of that particular thing that you should look at, but you have to look at the fund flows. And this rally, what has happened is just like a flow of capital has come in and so much of liquidity has been there, which is there is a graph that I'll show later. I mean, you have to look for that. What is happening in US? I mean, US right now is 50% of the markets in terms of market cap. You can't ignore US. Then market valuations, which I was talking about. If you're getting a stock which was at trading at generally at 25 times, and because of market is at 5p, you have to buy it. Unless there is some big problem that has happened in the stock which we should look at. But then we have to look at events like Reliance. It's a great event. We know that so much investment coming. You have to add it. Like the way we made money in Reliance in warrants, rights issue, that was massive. And we have to look for all those things. So it nothing works in isolation. Markets are not about isolation. Trust me, it's a difficult one. When I used to go for a lot of lectures, people used to know it's why you just have to go on screen. Something like you just have to open our mobile trader, the Edelweiss app,
Sandeep,
and just
Sandeep, hi.
yeah,
Sorry to interrupt, Sandeep. If you can just do
yeah,
a mix of English and Hindi both. So we've got some comments where our viewers are asking if we can speak in Hindi as well.
sure, why not? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
so much.
मातृभाषा is supreme, yes. So कहने का मतलब ये है कि we should look at, बहुत सारे clues होते हैं. And trust me, lot of people say कि मैं तो एक ऐप खोल दूंगा जैसे अपना हमारा जो Edelweiss ऐप है, एंड बाइंग करूंगा, मार्केट ऊपर जाएगा, मेरा पैसा बढ़ता जाएगा. इट इज नॉट दैट इजी. ट्रस्ट मी, मेकिंग मनी इन मार्केट्स इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट. एंड एक बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम जो मुझे लगती है मार्केट्स में, पीपल थिंक कि इक्विटी इज अ शॉर्ट टर्म एसेट क्लास. इट इज नॉट. इट्स अ लॉन्ग टर्म एसेट क्लास. जैसे चीज को ब्रू होने में टाइम लगता है, वैसे एक स्टॉक मार्केट में एक स्टॉक को ब्रू होने में टाइम लगता है. बिकॉज जो मैनेजमेंट सोचता है उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करके एक्शन में लाके उसका पैसा बनना में टाइम लगता है, राइट. सो लेट्स से इफ आई से रिलायंस में अभी इतना पैसा आया है, अभी उसका आउटपुट कल नहीं निकलेगा. 1-1.5 साल लगेगा जबकि सब गूगल्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, इंटेल्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड विल सिट टुगेदर एंड मे बी द मैनेजमेंट विल सिट टुगेदर से वी कैन डू दैट, वी कैन डू दिस. और ऐसा करने के बाद ही आपको पता लगेगा नहीं ये तो बहुत बड़ा हो सकता है. एंड उसके लिए आपको टाइम देना पड़ेगा मैनेजमेंट्स को. एंड दैट इज हाउ वी शुड प्ले मैनेजमेंट. एंड दैट्स व्हाई आई एम सेइंग देयर आर मल्टीपल फैक्टर्स which I showed in the previous slide like this, you know, and this is what we should do. Yeah. Then also what we look at, this is what I was talking about, the money. See, there is ample money in the market. Look, it's at decadal low. That is the kind of money supplies in India also. We know all about US, what is happening, right? And look at your interest rates, they are dropping. So when your interest rates are so low, you have huge amount of capital. You don't need to know that this company is doing not so good or so good, because you're getting a wave. It's like water, you have to have a boat, right, which is your investments, right, and a wave is in your direction, then of course your speed will move up, and this is what your you know liquidity and also your lower interest does, because your cost of capital comes down, which is a big theme. If my cost of capital is lower, I can make a lot of more money. Unlike if my cost of capital is higher, then trust me, I can't make more money because I can't generate so much of return on my capital invested in business. And that's what the biggest reason that you should look at markets now. This is what my key theme is. We should look at markets for sure, but stock picking, I'll give an example, like just to give a proxy. Let's say in 5-6 years, if I look at data from 2010, your Nifty is only doubled, by the way, your ups and downs, right? But your sectors, right? They would have gone 4x. Like chemical is a sector which I'll talk about later. But there are companies like PI Industries in last 6-7 years, they are like 25% up, 25x up. So if you would have put like a lakh, 25 lakhs would have got in like 6-7 years. That is a big money. Yeah. And that is what we are look at, and that is why stock picking is very, very important for me. But it can't be ignored without markets. It is not that I will only look at stock market and not look at economy, and everything needs to be. You have to understand where are we, in which cycle we are. If we are in a good cycle, of course it's like a wave. You will get lot extra push. Otherwise, it's like against the market. You may still make money, but you lose money. Then make money. The timeline will increase, and then will say, maybe my analysis is not right, because ultimately Baba Bhagwan chi, that is what we say, है ना? So this is what we should look at when we are doing stock picking. I like this graph. Just look at this. I'm sure बहुत सारे लोग बोलते हैं, V-shaped recovery, U-shaped recovery. Trust me, if I put one line, it just the graph goes down. I like these graphs. So I'm saying, do your own analysis. Focus on stock news a lot. Look at news flows around for sure, but look at what your companies are doing. Like आपको मैं एग्जांपल देता हूँ, अभी जैसे हमको लगा मार्केट नीचे जाएगा, नीचे, बट टेलीकॉम नीचे नहीं जा रहा, आपका केमिकल नीचे नहीं जा रहा, फार्मा तो मतलब ऊपर ही जा रहा है सिर्फ, राइट? एंड फार्मा में भी जो एपीआई कंपनीज वो तो और ऊपर जा रही है. सो आई एम सेइंग, मार्केट में हमेशा आपको कुछ आईटी देखिए. अभी हम बहुत सारे लोग बोलते हैं कि इंडेक्स नहीं गिर रहा, इंडेक्स नहीं गिर रहा. एक तो मैंने आपको दिखाया स्टार्टिंग में 5 कंपनी इतनी स्ट्रॉन्ग खड़ी है जिनका वेट इतना ज्यादा है. 10 कंपनी को 80% वेट है इंडेक्स में. अगर वो 10 कंपनी सब कुछ करेगी, आपको नेक्स्ट 40 कंपनीज को कुछ नहीं करने की जरूरत है, बिकॉज द वेट इज सो लो. बट आई एम सेइंग, वो 5 कंपनीज खड़ी है, आपका आईटी खड़ा है, मार्केट कैसे नीचे जाएगा? And I'm not giving a view right now the market नीचे जाएगा या नहीं जाएगा. I'm saying there are a lot of ways that we should think कि market नीचे, निफ्टी नीचे जाना मतलब is it market? क्योंकि निफ्टी से 50 कंपनीज हैं, 50 में भी सिर्फ 10 कंपनी है जो आपको मार्केट ऊपर लेके जा रही है, बाकी वहां पे हजारों कंपनी जो नीचे या ऊपर जा रही है. आपको मैं एक और एग्जांपल देता हूँ. अगर आप 2018-19 का डेटा देखेंगे ना, निफ्टी ऊपर ही खड़ा था, बट नीचे ब्लड बाथ हो गया था 19 में, बिकॉज आपका मिड कैप इंडेक्स एकदम सब नीचे जाया जा रहा था, बिकॉज मिड कैप में कुछ स्ट्रेंथ नहीं था, आपके टॉप के बड़े कंपनीज अच्छा कर रही थी. एंड दैट वाज अ बिगर पेन, बिकॉज आपका ऊपर वाला मार्केट जो निफ्टी, जो कि आप इंडेक्स देखते हो, ऊपर था, बाकी नीचे सब नीचे जा रहा था. सो दैट इज वॉट वी शुड नॉट फोकस ऑन टू मच, and we should focus on the sector, stock, and we should not ignore anything. But I have to consider कि मेरा सबसे बड़ा मेन पॉइंट कहाँ पे है जहाँ पे मैं फोकस करूंगा, एंड दिस इज व्हाट वी शुड लुक एट. एंड this is my second one. I think this is something which we should know when we look at stocks. And trust me, the way ये balls move कर रही है ना, it is that much difficult to hold them, because we need to understand them. When we do stock picking, there are 6-7 rules that we follow, and those rules are कि अगर मैं एक कंपनी में इन्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, उसका अपॉर्चुनिटी साइज क्या है, कि ये कंपनी कितना बड़ा बन सकती है, ये कंपनी सैचुरेटेड तो नहीं है, दैट काइंड ऑफ स्टफ आई लुक एट. देन सो ग्रोथ कितना कर सकती है, कि ये अभी बहुत बार होता है कि सेक्टर बहुत बड़ा है बट ये कंपनीज ग्रो नहीं कर सकती. मैं आपको एक क्लासिक एग्जांपल देता हूं. जैसे हम हर बार सोचेंगे अपना एजुकेशन सिस्टम बहुत बड़ा है, बट कोई भी कंपनी बड़ी नहीं हो पाती वहां पे, बिकॉज बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स है, कि मतलब कोई बड़ा ब्रांड नहीं जो पैन इंडिया ब्रांड होगी, सब लोग उसमें एनरोल करें, या जो भी है, डिफिकल्ट है. कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस, मेरे एक अलग से स्लाइड्स दिखाऊंगा आपको, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है ये कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस का. अगर कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस का प्रॉब्लम है मेरी कंपनी में, ट्रस्ट मी, वी शुड नॉट गेट इनटू दैट स्टॉक. ट्रेडिंग कर रहे हैं वो बात की बात है, बट मैं इसमें इन्वेस्टमेंट्स नहीं करूंगा, क्योंकि वो किस दिन मेरा पैसा डूब जाएगा मुझे नहीं पता लगेगा. एंड ट्रस्ट मी, पता क्या होता है, जब ये सब कम फोमो, जो फेयर ऑफ लूजिंग आउट, दैट आई एम नॉट पार्ट ऑफ इट. जब मार्केट में स्टॉक ऊपर जाते हैं, शायद इनको 100 रुपीज तक जाना होता है, मैं 80 पे एंटर करता हूँ, मैं 100 पैसा रुपीज बनाता हूँ, फिर 100 का 60 आ जाता है या 30 आता है, मैं एग्जिट नहीं कर पाता हूँ. सो दैट इज वाई कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस वाली कंपनीज में नहीं इन्वेस्ट करना चाहिए. अभी जो मेरा फोर्थ पॉइंट है, मोट, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है. मोट क्या है? मोट है कि भाई मेरे पास ऐसी क्या चीज है इस कंपनी में जो दूसरा नहीं कर सकता। अभी वो स्केल हो सकता है, कोई ब्रांड हो सकता है। अभी जैसे आपको मैं बहुत बड़ी एग्जांपल देता हूँ, आपने देखा होगा जय साबुन और लक्स साबुन। ऐसा थोड़ी ना है कि दोनों साबुनों में बहुत फर्क है कि इससे बहुत अच्छा सुंदरता आ जाती है, उससे नहीं आती। बोथ आर सेम, ट्रस्ट मी इफ यू यूज इट। कोई बहुत बड़ा फर्क नहीं है, बट प्राइसिंग में डबल का फर्क होगा। क्यों? बिकॉज लक्स उसने ब्रांड बनाया है एक्चुअली, कि बॉस ये जो है सुंदरता का ब्रांड है, दीज आर यूज बाय सुपरस्टार्स, दे यूज दिस ब्रांड। ट्रस्ट मी, वो कोई भी यूज नहीं करता होगा, कुछ और ही यूज करते होंगे, बट दैट इज द पोजिशनिंग दे आर डूइंग, एंड दैट इज व्हाट वी हैव टू कैच, कि यार ये ऐसा क्या है इस कंपनी की मैं नहीं क्रिएट कर सकता। आज की डेट में अगर आपको ये बोलता है रिलायंस खड़ा कर सकते हो, नहीं कर सकते हो। आज की डेट में अगर आपको ये बोलता है कि भाई आप हिंदुस्तान यूनिलीवर खड़ा कर सकते हो, मैं आपको 1 लाख करोड़ देता हूँ, बहुत कर सकते हो। 10 साल लगेंगे, 12 साल लगेंगे, तो वो बात है, आप नहीं कर सकते। राइट। सेकेंड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट इज कैपिटल एफिशिएंसी क्या है मेरी। जब मैं कैपिटल एफिशिएंसी की बात करता हूँ कि 1 रुपया डाल के मैं कितना पैसा बना सकता हूँ। अभी जैसे मैं बात करता हूँ, टाटा स्टील है, हैवी इंडस्ट्री कंपनी, 1 रुपया डालता हूँ, या सिंप्लिसिटी के लिए बोलता हूँ 100 रुपीज डालता हूँ, तो मैं 12 रुपए साल में निकालता हूँ वापस। वही हिंदुस्तान यूनिलीवर 100 रुपया डालता है, 70 80 90 रुपए एक साल में निकाल देता है। तो मतलब दैट इज कैपिटल एफिशिएंसी। मतलब कैपिटल की जरूरत ही नहीं है, जो डाला देते गए, इसलिए वो डिविडेंड्स पे करती हैं कंपनी, और इसीलिए इन कंपनीज का प्राइस टू अर्निंग इतना ज्यादा होता है। बिकॉज आप जितना पैसा डाल रहे हो, आपको डिविडेंड्स में बहुत बड़ा पैसा वापस मिल जाता है। यू डोंट नीड कैपिटल, सो आरओसीज आर सो हाई, सो दैट इज व्हाट इट इज। एंड बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है, मैं कैपिटल एफिशिएंसी की बात करता हूँ, फाइनेंशियल्स की बात करता हूँ, कैश फ्लो, रोकड़ा कितना आ रहा है मेरे पास। बहुत बार होता है आपका प्रॉफिट बहुत अच्छा बनता है, राइट, लेकिन आपका सबका सब वर्किंग कैपिटल में चला जाता है, डेटर में चलता है, उधारी दे दिया, जिससे मैं माल ले रहा हूँ वो उधारी नहीं दे रहा, तो वो बिजनेस का कोई मतलब नहीं है। राइट। सो इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट। जैसे अभी बहुत सारे लोग बोलते हैं यार ये बहुत अच्छा ब्रांड है, वो बहुत अच्छा ब्रांड है। हाँ, कंज्यूमर ब्रांड बहुत अच्छा होगा, नो डाउट, बट क्या मैं पैसा बनाता हूँ एज एन एनालिस्ट, वो मेरे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है। अगर मैं इतना खर्चा कर देता हूँ कि मैं ब्रांड बहुत बनाती है, बट जब तक वो ब्रांड पैसा नहीं बना के, तो मैं या सो दीज आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट वन व्हेन वी लुक एट स्टॉक मार्केट, स्टॉक पिकिंग, या दिस इज समथिंग व्हिच I was talking about when I was talking about the copy। और इसमें बहुत सारी चीजें हैं। जैसे मैं बोलता हूँ फेयर ऑफ लूजिंग आउट और फेयर ऑफ नॉट मेकिंग मनी, ये चीजें ना यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम कॉम्प्रोमाइज कर देती है। जैसे आप देखते हो कि भाई स्टॉक मार्केट जा रहा है, या वो स्टॉक तो बढ़ता जा रहा है, बढ़ता जा रहा है, बढ़ता जा रहा है, बट उसमें क्या ये सब प्रॉब्लम्स हैं क्या? कि भाई प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि वो बार बार कैपिटल तो नहीं रेज कर रहा, और बहुत बार होता है बार बार कैपिटल रेज करने से पहले वो मार्केट में स्टॉक चल जाता है। भाई वो स्टॉक मार्केट से कॉम्पनसेशन जो है उनका, इज इट नॉट लिंक्ड विद माय स्टॉक परफॉर्मेंस? ईसॉप्स कैसे बढ़ रहे हैं? हाँ, मतलब क्रेडिट रेटिंग क्या बोल रही है, टैक्स पेमेंट कैसा जा रहा है उनका। सो देयर सो मेनी थिंग्स दैट यू शुड लुक at when you trade। It is very much okay to make less money than to lose money, because अगर आपके पास पैसा होगा, बाद में पैसा फिर बना लोगे। अगर पैसा ही नहीं टूट जाएगा सब, तो बनाओगे कैसे? So I'm always saying it is okay to make less money, but don't lose your capital, and these are points that you should look at। अगर कहीं पे प्रॉब्लम आ रही है कि उसको छोड़ दो, या दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। एंड दिस इज व्हाट आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट, जो मेरा पुराना स्लाइड था जहाँ पे इसको डिवाइड किया है मैंने। यू नो आपको नेट प्रॉफिट देखना है, वर्किंग कैपिटल देखना है, अर्निंग्स देखना है, बीच वाला जो है ग्राफ, दैट इज द मोट। मोट क्या होता है? किले के बाहर की जो जगह होती है, खड्डा, ताकि कोई उस पर वार ना कर सके, कोई मतलब nobody can just do anything। So do I have that? How strong I am, and what is my worth in the business? That is because a function of growth, what is my moat, what is my return, so lot of things put together, and this is stock picking। सो स्टॉक पिकिंग इज इम्पॉर्टेंट, आई थिंक मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट। बट जो मैंने इससे पहले भी बोला, इकोनॉमी देखना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, मार्केट्स देखना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, सेक्टर में कौन से में हूँ वो देखना इंपॉर्टेंट, जो कि मैं आगे बताऊंगा। सो दिस इज अ बेसिक। Now I thought, I will just talk about sectors because generally people ask me कि आप मुझे सेक्टर का व्यू बताओ, तो मैंने कहा कि मैं छोटा छोटा एक पूरा सेक्टर का व्यू ले लेता हूँ. दिस कैन बी इंटरेस्टिंग फॉर लॉट ऑफ पीपल. नाउ हम जो सेक्टर्स हमको बहुत पसंद है, आई थिंक केमिकल इज समथिंग विच इज हॉट एंड आई थिंक एवरीवन नोज अबाउट इट. बट केमिकल में कौन सा स्टॉक लेना है वो भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट. आई विल नॉट बाय एनीथिंग एंड एवरीथिंग केमिकल्स, राइट. सो केमिकल्स बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. एंड जो थीम है हमारी कि चाइना से बहुत सारा प्रोडक्शन इंडिया शिफ्ट होगा, इंडिया इज जस्ट 3% ऑफ द मार्केट, वो अपने कंपनीज को बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग बनाएगा एंड अपनी कंपनी स्केल कर सकती है. सो दैट इज वन. Pharma is looking very interesting because again thanks to COVID also, thanks to China also, and we have also got lot of approvals from US also. So हमारी companies अच्छा कर रही हैं, more so APIs में अच्छा कर रही हैं. So API is the raw material for making the formulation. जो मेन दवाइयाँ बनती है उसका जो पीछे रॉ मटेरियल बनता है, जो मिक्स एंड मैच करके आपकी मेन दवाइयाँ बनती है, तो उसमें भी हमारे पास बहुत सारी कंपनी स्टार्टेड डूइंग वेरी वेल. टेलीकॉम वी ऑल is doing very well because we see अभी some companies कौन सी टेलीकॉम और सॉफ्टवेयर कंपनी. सो टेलीकॉम इज डूइंग वेरी वेल बिकॉज लाइंस तो उन्हीं की है, एंड देन आईटी विल डू बोथ प्रोडक्ट और सर्विसेज, बिकॉज इंडिया में प्रोडक्ट कंपनी ज्यादा नहीं होती तो आप प्ले नहीं कर सकते, बट सर्विसेज आर डूइंग वेरी वेल. लुक एट द नंबर्स, आईटी कंपनीज के नंबर्स कितने अच्छे आए हैं. सो बहुत ही अच्छे नंबर्स आए हैं उनके. देन हम देखते हैं सेक्टर्स में कंस्ट्रक्शन. कंस्ट्रक्शन सेक्टर में शायद ज्यादा नहीं देखूंगा, राइट. बिकॉज उसमें क्या है, अभी मेरा बहुत सारी चीजें रुकी हुई हैं. ऑल्दो उसमें आई हैव स्टार्टेड कंस्ट्रक्शन अगेन in lot of my areas, like I'm building roads again and my buildings real estate also, but the pace is not that much. तो उसमें मैं बहुत सिलेक्टिव रहूंगा बिकॉज जनरली इनमें बहुत सारे कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस इश्यूज रहते हैं ब्रॉडली. सो बहुत सिलेक्टिव रहूंगा इन कंपनीज में. इन अभी बात करते हैं कंजम्पशन की. कंजम्पशन बहुत बड़ा है. कंजम्पशन में बिल्डिंग मटेरियल अलग सेगमेंट है, एक अपैरल्स करके एक बड़ा सेगमेंट है, एफएमसीजी एक बहुत बड़ा सेगमेंट है, राइट. सो बहुत बड़ा सेक्टर है ये. ऑटो भी बहुत लोग बोलते हैं कि ये तो कंजम्पशन है बिकॉज इट्स यूजेज, राइट. सो कंजम्पशन में एफएमसीजी इज गुड, नो डाउट, उसमें तो कोई प्रॉब्लम बिकॉज पीपल आर जस्ट कंज्यूमिंग एंड उसमें कुछ कमी नहीं है. But building material may I should look at the leaders only. So I'll buy the leaders only in building materials. I'll not buy anyone and everyone. Simply also in apparels and retail also I'll buy the leaders, and if they correct, because leaders have done already very well. They're expensive. Maybe at this price I'll not buy go and full throttle, but yes, I will look at those stocks in consumption. Then comes my sectors like small sectors हो जाते हैं. अभी जब सबसे बड़ा सेक्टर जो बात नहीं किया, banking is something which I will not go full throttle, trust me, because I think there can be a lot of issues in banking. So the top 2-3 banks are very simple, that I don't want to get into third or fourth or second leg also. I just want to buy the first rank only. And insurance is looking very interesting. So all these life insurance companies and non-life companies, they're looking very, very good. Coming to auto, right? Auto maybe auto anks may there are few select companies like which are into lamps and lightings and all. They're looking good. And auto the two wheelers are looking good. So because we are seeing the rural will actually do. In fact, there's a big tagline which we talk about. Bharat will save India. And that is what is interesting. And automated tractors are looking very good. So actually, अगर हम बात करें markets की, rural economy is doing very well because thanks to good crops, right? This season crops are good, and also government is doing a lot of things for rural India. So rural India is doing well, and that's why I say Bharat will save India, because वहाँ पे अच्छा खासा डिमांड है, एंड वहाँ पे कंजम्पशन भी चलेगा, इसीलिए जो कंज्यूम करते हैं जैसे एफएमसीजी कंपनीज भी अच्छा करेंगी, ट्रैक्टर वाली कंपनीज बहुत अच्छा करेंगी. सो दैट इज द थीम दैट वी आर प्लेइंग इन ऑटो, एंड उस हिसाब से हमने स्टॉक्स भी लिखे हैं उसमें. So broadly, these are the all the sectors that I have. and we will play accordingly. Uh, uh, so one more important thing is what I was talking before, which I think I want to harp again. मैं बहुत फिर से हम चाहते हैं उनको मॉनिटर करें, राइट? उड़ रहा है तो हम उसको पकड़े रखना चाहिए. आपको एग्जांपल देता हूं, आपके सामने एचयूएल है. 10 साल तक एचयूएल कुछ रिटर्न नहीं दिया था. But people who would not have been part of HUL before, and suddenly they would have and exited कि यार ये तो stock नहीं चल रहा है, and they would have exited before this and missed the entire rally. So I'm saying it is important to do the homework for us and see how the markets are behaving and how the stock is behaving. What is the problem in the stock? Will it do well going forward? And do I have the patience also to be part of it? Because वो भी important है. See the, I was talking about chemical sector. See the kind of re-rating that has happened in the sector. Massive, massive re-rating. And that is because their numbers have improved significantly. The ROCs have simply improved. Now, ये तो मेरे पास slide है, but the same thing happened in consumer durables also. Same thing happened in agrochemicals also. सो एग्रोकेमिकल में 2007-8 में ये हुआ था पूरा 10, 11, 12 तक, एंड दे आर स्टिल डूइंग वेल. बट जो बड़ा हुआ था, देयर वर मेनी कंपनी जो 50, 50, 60 टाइम्स हो गई, लाइक सिम्फनीज ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, राइट? So I don't know what is the status of the company now, but when we saw it long back, so that is what happened, you know. So it is important that we are in the right sector, in the right, you know, segment also, and that makes a lot of money. एंड बहुत लोग बोलते हैं अभी केमिकल में तो आपने ऑलरेडी इतना रिटर्न बना लिया है. तो आंसर टू दैट इज सो व्हाट, वी आर स्टिल ग्लोबली just 3% of the world in terms of total chemical opportunity. China is around 35, 39%, 39 to be precise. अगर चाइना से 2% भी यहाँ मूव करता है, विच इज डबलिंग अस, सो अपॉर्चुनिटी है. So I'm saying we don't have to worry on that. Just focus on the right companies and we'll do very well. This is what I was talking about. जो मैंने जब बात किया था कि हर एक सेगमेंट का अलग आरओसी. देखिए आप राइट साइड में आप देखेंगे एफएमसीजी का एक तो ग्रोथ भी रीजनेबल है एंड आरओसी 60% है. आप 100 रुपए डालते हैं, 60 रुपीज आपको उसी साल में आ जाता है. आपका 1.5 साल में पैसा पूरा वापस आ जाता है. वही आप इंफ्रा कंपनी में जाते हैं जो उसको 6 शेयर ज्यादा लेता है, तो पी तो 6 टाइम का तो फर्क इजीली वैसे ही हो जाएगा कि मेरा पैसा कितने सालों में वापस आता है और कितने सालों में वहां पे वापस आता है. सो दैट इज व्हाट द डिफरेंस इज एंड वी शुड चूज. अभी जैसे बीच वाले देखिए आप, ये यू नो ऑटो इंडेक्स अच्छा रिटर्न बनाते हैं, फार्मा आईटी. सो दिस इज व्हाट इट इज, एंड that is how we should look at. So I'll just sum up with saying that, you know, we looked at the how to look at the market, how to see the market, just not get on saying that, you know, market is moving, I'm left out. Never do that. Always say, okay, what is my thought process in terms of investing and how we should invest. I should like the company, I should like the sector and then do it. एक अच्छा एनालॉजी देता हूँ. बहुत बार क्या होता है, लोग बोलते हैं कि यार this guy is so big and he is 10,000 crores in India and he has bought that stock, I should also buy that. Mera humble request hai, don't do that. Because please understand, if somebody is 10,000 crores and he has put 2 crores, 2 crores is a big amount, no doubt. But for him, it is not even 0.2%. How does it matter to him if it goes to zero also? And I'm not saying for the fact that that will go to zero, but I'm saying that is not the way to invest. So it is very important that you write your own book when you invest. Yeah. You should know that these are my rules in terms of investment. I'm not talking about trading. I'm not talking about, you know, doing a trade and, you know, ठीक है एक महीने में अगर हो गया ठीक है, नहीं तो निकल जाऊंगा, ऐसा नहीं बोल रहा. अगर आपको सच्ची में लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टिंग करनी है, सेक्टर्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है चूज करना, इकोनॉमी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट अंडरस्टैंड करना. And it is not that you have to do everything. You have to choose partners. You have to choose partners like, and then accordingly do your investments. So I'm saying you have to form those rules at least. With this, I'll just close my, and now I'm open to questions and answers. Thank you.
Hi, sorry, it seems to be that our moderator has probably dropped out due to bad network connections. I'm so sorry to the audience. Sandeep, I will be asking the questions to you till the time he's able to join in. Oh,
Yes.
surprise, surprise, he's joined up again. Sorry, so we'll let him continue.
Thank you, Zoran. Sorry, audience. There were some technical issues at my end, network issues rather. Sandeep, thank you so much for an insightful session. Really amazing slides and good examples as well. And of course, who doesn't love a view on sectors from an expert? Uh, let's begin with the question answers. There's the first question. So now we all know that markets are in somewhat in the recovery mode. So do you think there's an opportunity for investors to invest?
100%. And as I was telling you before,
Sandeep, you're on mute, I think.
uh, sorry, yeah. Uh, so let's say, as I was giving example, if you're getting a 25p stock, generally which stays there, it's not that once it just went to 25. No, if you're getting a stock like which generally used to be at 25, and the market has corrected and it is at 5 or 10 or maybe 12, you should buy them. So that is one way of doing it. Second is, uh, there are a lot of sectors which I said chemicals. There are so many companies that you should buy. You have good, pharma companies that you have to buy. They are very good auto companies which are down cheap. We should have bought, maybe not now, but in IT you have to buy the large caps. So there are a lot of companies that we should buy. And I'm not saying that you have to just go full throttle buy everything. Never ever do that. You should always buy a company for some time, then keep on adding it, or whenever it goes up or down, depending how the news flows are, how the results are, how they are coming up with their quarterly numbers, what are the, what they are talking about, their vision, mission, and like stuff like that. That is what you should do, and it's you should invest for sure.
Okay. So, Sandeep, there's another question by another viewer who's asking us, how do the upcoming quarters look for the Indian markets? What's your take on the upcoming quarters?
A very genuine question, trust me, and we as an analyst also keep on grappling. Quarter कैसा आएगा? बहुत सिंपल है. जैसे अभी मैं बात करता हूँ आपको, हमने सोचा था Q1 बहुत खराब आएगा, जो मैंने आपको एग्जांपल भी दिया. सबके सेल 30, 40, 50% ड्रॉप हो जाएंगे. अगर 30% ड्रॉप आ गया तो आपके पास तो कॉस्ट होता ही नहीं है, तो आप सैलरीज कैसे पे करोगे? देयर विल बी ले ऑफ्स एंड दिस एंड दैट. ट्रस्ट मी, not like that has happened. It has happened, but not in a major way, because companies ने अपनी cost बहुत अच्छे से कंट्रोल की है. एंड इट इज नॉट ओनली द एम्प्लॉय कॉस्ट, ऑपरेशनल कॉस्ट इतनी इंप्रूव कर दी है ताकि आपको प्रॉब्लम ना आए. आपके जनरली वैसे ट्रैवल वगैरह भी बहुत कम हो गया है, आपका ऑफिस एक्सपेंसिव्स कम हो गए हैं. सो बहुत सारी चीज़ें हुई हैं जिससे आपका ये अच्छा हुआ है. नाउ how the new quarters will pan out, like Q2, Q3, I think they will be again a washout kind of a quarters also, what we see in Q1. Little improved than Q1 for sure, but not like your last year. But market knows this. See, please understand, market के लिए ये नया नहीं है. जो नया होगा उसमें आपको मार्केट में उतार चढ़ाव बड़ा दिखता है. जैसे कोविड वाज अ न्यू थिंग फॉर मार्केट एंड दे वी रिएक्टेड लाइक एनीथिंग. वी डिडंट नो कि क्या होने वाला है. एंड सिमिलरली आपको पता है Q2 खराब आएगा, Q3 थोड़ा बेटर आएगा, Q4 भी ठीक आएगा, Q1 से शायद वापस से अच्छा हो जाए क्योंकि बेस भी नीचे है. सो मार्केट विल नॉट वरी ऑन दीज नंबर्स. अभी इतने खराब ऊपर मदरसन सुनी. सो मार्केट नोज ऑल दैट कि खराब नंबर आना है. बट क्वेश्चन ये है कि ये इम्प्रूवमेंट 22 में दिखता है? हाँ दिखता है. अगर दिखता है तो देन वी हैव टू बाय फॉर दैट. क्योंकि मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ. एक कंपनी होती है, उसको जब हम पढ़ते हैं वो गोइंग कंसर्न होती है, मतलब वो हमेशा जिंदा रहने वाली होती है. नाउ अगर वो कंपनी अगले 50-60 साल में 10,000 करोड़ कमाने वाली है और एक साल में जैसे उसने 200 करोड़ नहीं कमाया, तो कितना ही फर्क कर जाएगा. वो कंपनी आधी आधी नहीं हो सकती है जो कि मार्केट ने कर दिया था. सो कहने का कि ऐसा मत देखो कि मार्केट में कोविड है तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम है. वी शुड लुक एट सेक्टर, वी शुड लुक एट कंपनी एंड उसके बाद वी शुड इन्वेस्ट इन देम एंड वी शुड इन्वेस्ट इन मार्केट थोड़ा थोड़ा करके. नंबर्स खराब आएंगे तो सबको पता है. सरप्राइज आएगा तो बड़ी बात है. लेट्स अगर हम लोग 50% नीचे आएगा तो 70-80% आएगा तो सरप्राइज होगा. 50% नीचे बोला था वो 30 आ गया तो मार्केट उसको सर पे बिठा देगा. वैसे देखने का मार्केट्स.
Okay, that's really on a positive note. Let's just keep our fingers crossed for the quarters to come. Moving ahead, so there's a viewer who's asking, the service sector has been in a rather sticky spot in the last month. Should we rather refrain from investing in the service sector?
So service is a big sector. So I don't know, banking is a service, telecom is a service, IT is a service. So are we talking about those? If I don't think so, we should refrain. In fact, जो ज़्यादा पावरफुल सेक्टर होते हैं या ज़्यादा स्ट्रेंथ दिखाते हैं सेक्टर, उनमें तो इन्वेस्ट करना ही चाहिए. ये थॉट प्रोसेस से मैं बिल्कुल नहीं इत्तेफाक रखता हूँ कि वी शुड नॉट, इफ द मार्केट हैज मूव्ड अप देन आई शुड बी एग्जिटिंग. नो, आई डोंट एग्री विद दैट. देयर इज अ रीजन वो ऊपर है. देयर इज अ रीजन व्हाई योर फार्मा इज डूइंग वेल. देयर इज अ रीजन व्हाई आईटी इज डूइंग वेल, बिकॉज अर्निंग दिख रहा है. सो आई विल नॉट डू दैट. आई विल बी पार्टिसिपेटिंग इन दैट सेक्टर रैली फॉर. एंड या
Sandeep, were you saying something? You're on mute again.
no, that's it. I said I will be
Yeah.
participating in those sectors. I will not be exiting at all. I'll be continuing with those.
All right, all right. All right, moving ahead. The next question is an interesting one. This one's around gold. So of late, there's been a lot of interest surrounding gold, with many predicting that the best is yet to come. What's your take on the entire gold? What's your perspective on gold?
Okay. See, I'm not the right guy to answer on gold. But what I can talk about is, since you're talking about gold, I'll just step back and tell you a big one. Uh, See, when we do investment, there is a concept called of asset allocation. I think it is very important to follow that. Very, very important to follow that. I cannot have all my eggs in one basket. हमने बचपन में पढ़ा है, right? I think the concept works very well. I cannot be equity. It is segregated in the sense that, maybe I'll put 60% gold, 30% equities, depending on the profile of the guy. If somebody is like, doesn't want to get into too much of risky assets, so equity is a risky one, right? Gold is little less risky because ultimately it's a form of currency still now, in the sense that it has to be, your currency is somewhat backed by gold, right? So many reserve banks, they say that we have so much of gold. And India, there is a very strong British for gold. Like India, we consume like 800 to 900 tons of gold every year. This year is different, but generally. So I don't think so. Gold is a good, shows good strength because of these reasons. And I think gold will do well. Uh, and there will be years when it will do very well, like this season, last 6 months. I think there's an exceptional movement of gold. I don't think so. We should expect these kinds of movement every quarter, every 6 months. No, it will mellow down for sure, but it will move up only. That is how it is. And I will invest in golds, but at the same time, I'll have a big portion of equities. Have gold for sure. So that is what I'll like to answer like this.
All right, Sandeep, point taken. The next viewer is taking maximum advantage of this particular session. He's asking that there are several stocks which are currently trading at very attractive values. Which of these stocks would you think that we should add to our portfolio? I mean, he's making complete use of the expert we have on our session this time.
Okay. See, I'll tell you, uh, if the stock is cheap, trust me, I will not buy it. See, everybody has a different style of investing, okay? There's a concept of cigar butts. Now, I don't follow that, and I would prefer not to get into that because it may work or it may not work, but it doesn't work for me. So I generally tend to buy stocks which are expensive, and there's a reason why they're expensive because they're very strong businesses. And I personally follow that kind of principle that I want to buy something which is very strong in terms of fundamentals and they will remain expensive. And it doesn't mean that they have to be overvalued. See, there's a difference. There's a difference in being expensive and there's a difference being overvalued. Like FMCG, if I'm buying Nestle at 200p, that is expensive. I'll not buy it. But if I'm getting Nestle at 50, 55p, although 55p is expensive, but I'll still buy it. And actually, it is not the right word also to say it is expensive because P जो हम बात करते हैं, it's a function of growth and also my ROC, right? So अगर मेरा growth 40% है, right? अगर मेरा growth 40% है और अगर मैं 30p पे मिल रहा हूँ तो I'll buy it because the price to earning growth peg ratio बोलते हैं. अगर मेरा growth is higher than my price to earning, I'll buy that stock. So that is cheap. So there are ways to say कि ये महंगा है कि अगर मेरे को 100 ROC, जैसे आपको मैं एग्जांपल देता हूँ, मैंने स्लाइड्स में भी डाला जो स्टॉक्स का. अगर आप 2001-2 में जाएंगे ना, इन्फोसिस यूज्ड टू बी 100p, बट इट वाज स्टिल मेकिंग मनी बिकॉज द ग्रोथ भी 100 था. बहुत छोटी कंपनी होती थी 2000 में इन्फोसिस. सो दैट इज द वे टू लुक एट ग्रोथ कितना है, आरओसी कितना, फिर क्या वैल्यूएशन है, फिर वो सस्ता महंगा है. एंड आई प्रेफर टू बाय एक्सपेंसिव कंपनीज बिकॉज you make good money in that.
Right, an interesting way to look at it, Sandeep. While we know that you've spoken about your view on the sectors, the next question we have here is again based on sectors. Which sectors shall be at the top of your list in the upcoming months? He asks.
Okay. See, there is nothing called as good sector or bad sector, but as I spoke, chemicals is something which I like. Okay. Then I like the good quality banks. Okay. I like personally pharma, more so APIs. I'm liking insurance. So ये 4-5 sectors की जो मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, these are reasonably good sectors and हमको ये sectors में invest करना चाहिए. So that is a simple and nice answer that I can give. Look for these sectors and look for pockets of excellence. Always remember, in markets, always go for pockets of excellence. कि ये stock में इतना बढ़िया क्या है, अच्छा ये बहुत बढ़िया stock चल रहा है and ये company अच्छा है, बहुत अच्छा ROC बनाता है, बहुत अच्छा growth करता है, management बहुत strong है, तो हमको वो company खरीदना चाहिए. Likewise.
Okay. There's another viewer by the name Devendra. Firstly, he's appreciating on your presentation. He's really loved it, he says. He's asking us why most of the experts, including you, Sandeep, are bearish on finance. What triggers should one keep in mind? He's asking.
Yeah, very good actually. Thanks you asked me, Devendra. See, फाइनेंस कंपनी क्या होता है? फाइनेंस कंपनी ये होता है कि मेरे पास 100 रुपया है, राइट? मैं 100 रुपये में से अगर मैं बैंक हूँ तो 70 रुपये लेंड कर सकता हूँ बिकॉज SLR CLR मैं उसमें नहीं जाऊँगा. वो उनको मैं देता हूँ और मैं लेंडिंग करता हूँ. अब मुझे पता है कि बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स है अराउंड, वी ऑल नो दैट प्रॉब्लम. अगर वो 70 रुपये में जो आगे दिया हूँ, अगर और मेरा खुद का पैसा सिर्फ 10 रुपये होता है और 70 रुपये मैंने बाहर से कैपिटल रेज करके बाहर दिया होता है, ठीक है? अगर वो 70 रुपये में से 10 रुपये में वापस नहीं आता है, जो कि 70 में 10 के तो बहुत छोटा नंबर है, बट वो मेरी पूरी इक्विटी उड़ा देगा, जीरो कर देगा इक्विटी, नेट उसको बोलते हैं NPA. तो इसलिए मुझे पता नहीं अगर इतनी तकलीफ है मार्केट में, जो कि है, ऐसा नहीं है, हम पॉकेट्स ऑफ एक्सीलेंस ढूंढ रहे हैं, बट And Nifty इतने अच्छे क्या कह रहा हूँ कि it is not my market is very good. Markets are not in good because economy is telling you right thing. But आपके कुछ स्टॉक बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हैं because they are able to manage that growth because वो बड़े big is becoming even more bigger. So that is what you are buying. So market के हिसाब से ठीक है या stock market के हिसाब से वो कंपनी ठीक है. But markets में प्रॉब्लम है. So अभी ये प्रॉब्लम तो कौन डाइजेस्ट करता है? ये सारे के सारा तो बैंकों पे ही आता है ना. तभी आप देखते हो जब से न्यूज आता है कि वोडाफोन ने तो वो जो जिस बैंक ने वो 30,000 करोड़ दिया उसी का प्रॉब्लम आएगा राइट. तो इस करके इट इज इम्पोर्टेंट हम बैंकों से थोड़ा दूर रहें. Not that we have to exit. So I'm saying the big banks we should play because they are able to manage these things. Second is they have raised enough capital. So उनका बैलेंस शीट बहुत स्ट्रांग है आज की डेट में. ठीक है. तो इसलिए मैं कहता हूँ बिग बैंक से खेलते हैं. छोटे बैंक वी कैन ट्रेड एंड दिस एंड दैट एंड लुक एट द कमेंट्री क्या आ रही है मैनेजमेंट क्या बोल रहा है. एंड सेम इज द केस विद एनबीएफसीज. लाइक एनबीएफसीज में भी जैसे जो स्ट्रॉन्ग बैलेंस शीट है जैसे चोला है या बजाज फाइनेंस है इनकी बैलेंस शीट स्ट्रॉन्ग है. बट एट दिस प्राइस आई विल नॉट बाय बजाज फाइनेंस because it's very expensive. But then just in case I'm saying these are good balance sheets, so it's okay for me.
Okay. Moving on, Sandeep, we'll take the last question now. There's somebody by the name Nilesh. He asks, pharma looks overbought. What's your view on the same, Sandeep?
I don't know how he is saying that it is overbought. So, but I don't think so overbought है. Maybe technically आपको overbought लगता होगा या कि ये स्टॉक 50, 60, 70% चला गया तो overbought है. बट हमको ये समझना है कि नीचे का अर्निंग भी तो बढ़ जाएगा. सो आपको मैं एग्जांपल देता हूँ पीआई इंडस्ट्रीज. अभी उसने बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट दिया. सडनली पी का सीधे 25 पी हो गया बिकॉज आई एम जस्ट गिविंग एग्जांपल नॉट द राइट नंबर. वो सडनली सस्ता हो गया स्टॉक. So I'm saying lot of time market surprise you downside में but बहुत बार upside में भी आपको surprise करती है and that's a positive surprise. And I think pharma में बहुत companies में वो होगा जैसे अभी Biocon है जो कि interesting है. Ajanta Pharma interesting है. But I'm not buying everyone in pharma. No, not at all. So it's API companies अच्छी लग रही हैं जो कि formulation में नहीं है तो वो सब है.
All right, Sandeep, we are at the end of this session. If you have any closing remarks before we conclude.
Yes, thank you for everyone for participating and listening. But I would suggest one thing for all of us who are there on the call. I don't think so that we should take calls on market in isolation. We should take a constructive view by looking at a lot of things, which is my economy, my sectors, my companies, and then take a call and stay with the company for long term and monitor the quarterly numbers, and then we should do well. And always remember, stay away from companies with corporate governance issue, and don't get FOMO into your mind, that is fear of missing out. It's okay to miss. Most important is that preserve your capital. If you have your capital, then you can make more money later rather than having no capital right now. So thank you.
Yeah, very well said, Sandeep. Thank you so much. Thank you for this fruitful interaction. I'm sure our audience found your expertise of significant value and they will gain from this experience. And well, to our audience, thank you so much for tuning in. We look forward to having you all join us back for our next webinar. Until then, stay home, stay safe, and stay calm. Thank you.